Hello, Lucy.
Hello, Trinny. How are you?
I'm very, very happy.
And why is this?
Because I'm wearing a colour that I used to detest, but now actually brings me great joy, which is pink. And I'm doing it because, you know, we're celebrating pink at the moment, all round, Trinny London, everywhere. Most women, I think they can wear pink. Because when they think about pink, they think about the full breadth of pink. And I think with other colours, some people put them on into a box, like, I can't wear yellow, because they won't think of the width of yellow like they might think of the width of pink. I'm just going to show you all the different pinks that there are. Oh, wait, before we start, Lucy,
Yes.
from last week, what was your challenge?
It was summer sequins, and this is a skirt I bought on Christmas.
Yeah.
So, the pink, actually pink number,
Oh, it's very pretty, darling.
but I only had a white t-shirt to put it with, but hey. It's a
Yeah,
white
but also
t-shirt.
sometimes that's the nicest thing you want to do, is to
Yeah.
keep it simple, you know.
It fits in very well with it being pink today.
It's like you've done a double whammy.
I want to know, Trinny, because you just opened there with saying that you just detest pink. So when did that change and how?
I didn't think pink suited me when I didn't know enough about colour, because I remember, and this came to light when I was doing the Zara shop up recently, and I ordered this pink sequiny dress in a sort of blush pink, because it reminded me, I didn't know at the time, but until I had it in my hand, it reminded me of my 21st birthday dress, which was a blush pink dress with silver spangles on it. Very 1980s, all right? And didn't suit me. I remember looking back at the picture and thinking I looked quite wan. And so that sort of blush pink is like my bad pink. So as I associated pink with that, I didn't wear pink for many, many years.
Right.
And then when I wore it again, probably was when I got my Serena Butte. One of the first ones I got was that.
Yes.
And I put that on, and I remember the day I put it on, and I was thinking, oh, should I wear pink? And I remember people saying, my God, Trinny, you look so well. How are you? Have you been on holiday? And I thought, my God, the power of that pink was immense. This, to me, is a very good neutral pink, because it's a slightly dirty raspberry. So it's not going to scare the people who can only wear really cool tones, or the people who only wear really warm. It sort of sits in the middle. I think it's one of the most wearable pinks. This is one of the brightest forms of pink, but this is not so neon, quite so neon, that I would need a lot of makeup to wear it. But even with this pink, Lucy, I'm wearing Indi over Pia. And if I were to remove that, all right, it's not so good, the colour on me. You know, I need a lip for that because it's quite strong.
Yeah.
So your perfect pink, you won't need makeup. If you decide you love pink and it's your shade, and some women when they love pink, they love pink. You need to think when you're wearing outside of your perfect match, you've got to change your makeup to make it work. And so I'll show you my perfect pink, because I've taken off a bit of my makeup, all right, just so you can see the difference. So this, Lucy, is probably my best pink if I weren't to wear makeup. And then I can just, you know, if I flush my cheeks, it's a great way to see what's my natural pink. And it's quite close to that shade. You know, I will go from one extreme to another. So I just bought that, which is a crazy pink. So if I put this on, which is very, very neon cool, so much better for a sort of cool brown skin with a brown eye, brown hair. It's amazing on a really dark brown skin. It's also quite good on a very, very porcelain olive skin with a black hair, you know, and piercing blue eye. But it's got to be cool toned, generally cool toned. Some people with blonde hair and a light tan might love this pink, but I think it fights with all of those warmths in the combination. So for me, when I wear this, it can wash me out. You definitely see the color, Lucy, before you see me. So I had to really play with what do I need for this. And a part of me feels I need to go a bit darker and then put some light on top. I'm actually going to go towards Dahlia, which has that coolness of tone and a darker shade. And then I might put a little bit on my cheek, you know me, and then a little bit on my eye. And then I'd go in with Mia, which is also our cool, cool color. And in a way, I mean, I could have just done this with Indi, but the thing is, this gives more color. It's a stronger color. So now when I look at that, I've got a tremendous amount of blusher on. I see my face as I see the color of this top. One is not superseding the other. So I think with pink, it's that rule again. If you want to go a tiny bit out of your comfort zone, because I'm in neutral, I can go a bit towards cool. then I need really to bring a bit of cool makeup into my eyes. I think there's different ways to wear pink, Lucy, and I'm doing all one colour at the moment, showing you different shades of where I can stretch to. So this is something that when Mia launched last year, I remember it was, to me, the perfect colour to do with it. And I remember thinking, oh my God, I got something that colour. Me and Em are very good at doing different things in the same colour. And if you like what I call colour continuity, you know, the fact you've got this lovely pleated skirt, there's a sleeveless top, there's a jacket. I bought the trousers, and then the following year they did a pink jumper.
Oh my God, that's so nice.
So this is like my symphony in pink. It's like my school uniform of pink.
Oh, I love the jumper.
And I think it's just so lovely that I can interchange. But what I want to say about the Me and Em here, and I took forever untangling this, Lucy, but a tiny touch of yellow with pink is delightful. I adore it as a contrasting shade. And this is a very old little necklace of mine. And it's a bit dirtier than a Trinny London yellow. And this is a bit dirtier than a very soft baby pink. So the tones of these colours are very good together. And it just breaks up that sort of endless stream of pink. And then obviously white. It makes me happy. It feels feminine, but it's got the structured tailoring, which I like. And when I take this off and I'm, let's say, going from work to dinner, you know, I can feel I've got a slightly sexy top on. This to me is the most perfect summer evening look.
If you were going to put a different colour with it, so you just have the top or you just have the skirt, what could you put with that? Would you put a different pink or a different colour?
I would do yellow, which I love. And with this pink, I might go, would I go to mint green? No, I think I might be scared of going to mint green, but I'm gonna tentatively see if would I do those two colours together. And I think I would do that more with that paler pink. This is a really old grey COS sort of summer coat. It's quite pretty together, but it feels, it's made it a bit old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. How could you elevate it then in a different way?
For a bit of elevation. Is I would do with this, like with many things, can you guess?
Sequins.
I'll elevate it with that.
Hey!
Because there's a warmth to this Massimo Dutti sequin jacket, and it doesn't fight with that colour of pink.
Yes,
you see, a
I love
sequin
that.
jacket is so necessary in every woman's wardrobe. Okay, so I just want to take you through now a few little kind of things that I think about with pink. If we look at that, there's a baby pink in there, there's a fuchsia pink in there, and there's a burgundy in there. And those are so beautiful together. So when you're thinking of that raspberry, which is like the Serena Butte first top I had on, that's so lovely with burgundy. And it's also quite good with a dirtier blush. I always feel red and green should never be seen, but pink and green can be quite enchanting, and that's actually very pretty together. So they give you inspiration, you know. One of my favourite pink dresses, you know, and I love this dress, and it makes me so happy.
I love this dress, Trinny.
You
I
know.
remember when you wore it and you had your hair up and it was like, oh God, it just looks so nice.
Yeah, I have to put it on. Shall I put it on quickly?
Where's the dress from, Trinny?
The dress is from the Match's own label, RAEY, I think. The shape is so ideal. You know, it's ankle length, it's got pockets, it's slightly backless, but it doesn't, you know, disturb your bra. And it makes your waist look small. It's like endlessly good. So as they've never made it again, it's going to go to, guess who it's going to go to for a little holiday trip?
Susanna.
Susanna! So if you didn't see our alterations one, when I fall in love with a dress shape and as heavily as this, I think, all right, if I did this in blues and greens as a print, there's something about the shape of this dress that really benefits from having a pattern to it. Okay, Lucy, you know we all love a little bit of leopard. When I do leopard normally, I've done very roughly a smoky eye, and I'll do a sort of Eugenie. I do that kind of look, all right? And I'll probably do that in the winter, but there's a specific way I do leopard in the summer. I love leopard with pink, much more than leopard with red. So what I do then with that, I've got the Eugenie on, but it's a bit washing out now because the strength of that pink. So I'm going to take a little bit of Indi and pop it on top.
Trinny, why does the leopard work so well with pink?
can't bloody answer that question. I just know it does. I mean, sometimes I can't give you the answer. I can just give you the intuitive knowledge. Leopard and red just doesn't work for me. But leopard and pink feels amazing. It feels cool. It feels modern. You know, I was in New York and doing so many meetings with sort of young, cool people. And I did a variation of this most days. And I felt so good. And it just allows you to use pink to make it more sophisticated. But most of the time, pink is soft and cozy and whatever. So making it sharp is a bit harder, which is why I like the Serena Butte tops and bottoms, because it's sharpening it. You know, most pinks we're going to get a lovely dress. You know, that's a lovely chiffon dress from ASOS. Cute, but when I wear it with a blue coat to make it a little bit more edgy, and we put that fun belt on top. So just be aware when you're deciding which pink are you, listen to your kind of cool, mid or warm, you know, and think about that. So for me, if you're in neutral, you can wear a bit cooler. So I can wear this kind of bubblegummy, and I can wear a sort of a cooler, brighter neon nearly. But those of you who need to wear warm pinks, that's a delightful warm pink. And then the other end of the scale, which is to me sort of a really salmon pink. But if you're very, you know, red hair, copper, freckles, green eyes, these kind of heading towards salmon, you know, that kind of pink is really pretty. This is such a pretty scarf that I bought just for lockdown by Karen Maron. You could always start with a bit of a scarf, you know, just start a little bit of pink in your life. And you could do pink with pink or pink with something else, but it's an intro. You know, if you're scared of it, if it makes you feel it's too feminine, think about wearing it softly. Think about how you can wear it. Think about contrasting shades it can go with. Think about its closest friends and neighbours. Darling, I had a good idea for next. I've got 2 ideas for next, okay? And I'd love you all to leave your comments below, ladies. But I was thinking, would I do my summer dresses? I could just do my 12 favourite dresses and why that I wear now. It gives me something now to focus on.
What was the other idea?
Necklines.
Oh, necklines would be fantastic.
It takes a lot more thought, necklines, because, you know, there's a lot of ladies out there with very different shaped boobs from me, and necklines play a part. All right, we might do that or dresses. Okay, darling.
Thank you, Trinny.
Thank you, my love.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye.